Hi, sweet beings. How are you? It's me, Obsidian Magic, and we are back at the journey to the center of the self, where we explore the human experience together and we help uplift one another. I share words of encouragement, enthusiasm, pure passion, and joy in hopes of lifting and shifting your hearts and tuning them for the very highest, greatest good of all. So we can, change this society for the better and make it more, of a compassionate, wonderful place to be. And I offer you some beautiful Palo Santo smoke to really set the mood and set the stage and offer some cleansing. And I'm Obsidian Magic, and I hope that this video finds you feeling well wherever you are in your day, whatever part of your journey that you're on today. Whether it's just beginning, whether the day is in the middle and you're feeling a little lull, I hope this acts and serves as a pick me up. Take this energy, take this good energy that I have for you. Take it, take some of it, take all of it. I've got a lot to give. I've got a lot of love to give. So may this video find you feeling well and feeling at ease. And I hope that you know I just hope the very best for you and yours on this beautiful day. I have been feeling called to talk about the importance of meeting people where they are in their life, in their particular part of their journey. It's important to, especially if you want to foster good, strong, lasting relationships with other people or with another individual, whether it be professional or personal or both. It's really important to meet people where they are in their particular part of their life without judgment, without imposing our own opinions. We should just allow people to be where they are in their particular situations, in their starting points, in their careers, in their day-to-day lives. Because, you know, we might feel called to offer bits of advice or, um, you know, words of guidance or what have you, when it's not necessarily, called, or I want to say it's, sometimes it can be seen as unsolicited advice. It can come off as judgmental. It can come off as pushy when you're trying to help somebody or change somebody's perspective, or when you're trying to change a person, um, when you're trying to change a person in general, when you're, it can come off as pushy. So sometimes it's important to just listen actively and to really engage with another being with pure, genuine intentions to listen and to learn and to understand where they're coming from, Um, because where are we, if we don't know, when we're trying to build relationships, like good relationships with somebody, like, um, where are we without good communication, without a good communicative basis? I feel like a strong relationship foundation starts with good communication, and good communication entails, allowing both parties to be heard, seen, felt, understood, even if you don't agree with that particular person's perspective. Um, I still feel like it's our duty, our responsibility to, take part in lifting up the vibrations of this planet, of the collective, and being genuine foster parents, if you will, of empathy, good communication, and genuine understanding of different perspectives. So enough rambling. I have notes. I have this, this is what I'm holding, this little sodalite crystal, if anyone's wondering. Sodalite is good for the third eye. It's good for the throat chakra, and it helps you to sort your thoughts. It's a crystal that fosters clarity. So that's why I'm holding it. It's helping me to just maintain clarity and focus on what I want to talk about today, which is meeting people where they are and allowing them to be where they are in their particular part of the journey. And I hope you don't mind. I took some notes so that I can stay even further on track. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of reading too from here to like stay on track. But of course, let's start off before jumping into this whole thing, before jumping into my notes. I would love to offer you guys a moment of 3 conscious breaths so that we can like really ease in this together and really relax and allow our minds and hearts to open to this message that I feel called to deliver today. So wherever you are, I hope that you're able to take a moment. This is a moment for you too, to just really relax and maybe take off some stress from the day, maybe get yourself ready for the day, and just melt off any lingering tension, any lingering anxiety that might be present. Let's allow these 3 breaths to create a clear pathway for connecting. Okay? All right, let's do it. We're going to inhale 3 times through our nose and exhale through our mouths. And you can set whatever beautiful intention that you want to set, or you don't even have to set an intention. It could just be a carefree kind of day for you, and we can just go from there. So that being said, if you're able to, find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale. Release any tension, any worries, any anxiety. And inhale through our nose and into our bellies. Lots of love, lots of light. And exhale anything that is not serving you today. We're going to inhale one more time together. Hold it for a moment. And exhale through our mouths. Let the tension release from your shoulders and open your eyes back up gently when you're ready, and shake any lingering tension, any lingering weird vibes that might be present. Shake it off. Take it off. Do what feels good in this moment, whatever feels good to you. I like to shake some shit off sometimes. Okay, so let's talk about meeting people where they are, shall we? And just letting them, just honoring people's differences, our colorful, beautiful differences that make us who we are as individuals, expressive individuals, and that also make us, a collective unit that, yeah, you know where I'm going with that, right? We're a bit of both. We're individuals and we are unified as one at the same time. But today we're talking about our differences and fostering a safe space to make sure that our differences are genuinely heard and, nurtured and seen and felt. So, meeting people where they are can, like I said, help us foster stronger, long-lasting relationships. And, we can cultivate more empathy and compassion in our society through meeting people where they are in their life journey. By trying to understand someone else's perspective, even if we don't agree, it's not always our place to impose our thoughts and opinions unless asked to do so. Sometimes we might be asked to offer, that advice that we might be anxious to give, or we might see just an issue. We might see something wrong, or I don't want to say wrong. We might have the insight to offer our friends and acquaintances in moments, especially when they have problems that they bring to the table. Um, we might feel an inclination to help fix the problem right away or help solve the problem, but that's not always necessary in each moment. It's not always called for us to impose our thoughts and our problem solving skills. Sometimes it's just more important for us to just listen to one another and hear each other out and just really feel where that other person is coming from in a moment. Um, we can help people feel supported and empowered to be themselves and to take positive action steps toward their dreams and desires when we meet them where they are. It can foster a sense of, just safety. It can like boost someone's courage to like just really speak out about whatever they may be going through, or whatever ideas or dreams they might be bringing to the table. Um, you know, it's not always about bringing problems and issues to the table. Sometimes people just want to talk about their dreams and aspirations without somebody trying to like guide them in a different direction, because there's no there's no one size fits all direction for us as individuals to take, because we are on different paths. Some of us are on the same sort of paths, but with different aspects or challenges or whatever that we might be faced with. So, let's just boost each other up and be genuine, active listeners when we're bringing thoughts and ideas and issues or challenges to each other's tables. Um, our journeys are, like I said, they're all different, so there's no one size fits all approach when offering support and guidance. So listen to and acknowledge one another's present experience and offer some loving understanding based off of what they share. You know, it was us talkers and guiders are just sometimes really antsy about just offering the insight and support. So utilize active listening as a tool. Just use the tools you have to provide that safe space for people to just go off on your tangents, go off on your dreams and desires. I'll sit back, I'll listen. I won't judge. And by showing someone genuine interest in where they're coming from and their perspective, you create a safe space for trust building. So it also nurtures and cultivates trust when you really listen to somebody else's perspective and just listen to where they're coming from. I know this might sound repetitive, but I'm really trying to I want to instill this message because I really think it might help out when you're in the midst of work or with your colleagues, or you're at home with your spouse and you really want to like try something new maybe and um, gain a deeper understanding of them. Create that safe space and build trust. And, when you build that safe space, when you cultivate that safe space and trust, by really listening and genuinely opening your heart to what they have to say, it also fosters a space for them to like communicate openly and honestly. Because sometimes when you're jumping in and all the time and you're trying to just like offer words of advice and words of encouragement where you should just be listening, it can kind of like make people feel closed off in moments and make them feel kind of like, okay, I'm like, like for me, I lose momentum on what I'm trying to say sometimes when somebody's like constantly jumping in or just trying to like, even if they're coming from a good place. sometimes I lose momentum on what I'm trying to say, and then I'm like, I don't know where I was going with what I was trying to say, or you know what I mean. So allow open and honest communication to flow by your silence, by your listening, by your open and quiet, nurturing heart in moments. Because this again can help foster that long lasting relationship, that long lasting, strong relationship that you may be looking for. And so, this was a short little message that I wanted to share with you guys. Like, let's just help foster more respect, love, peace, joy, and honor for one another's perspective in life, for one another's particular place in life. Because, it's not always about, like I said, solving each other's problems, because we do have our own tools and building blocks to solving our problems. We came into this world with guides. We came into this world with source, the infinite, the most high, God, goddess, whoever you want to like refer to. If you believe in a higher power, your higher self, even, we came into this life with the tools to be able to work through our own problems, work through our own challenges. We came into this life with tools to be able to create our own dreams and to create the life that we want to live. And so if and when we're ready to ask for advice, we'll ask for that advice, or others will ask for that advice or insight or guidance. But let them. Unless you already have like a good relationship with somebody, obviously, jump in, go off where you feel, the person well enough where it's not gonna like affect them negatively. But that's enough rambling about meeting people where they are. I hope this helped and gave you like a different perspective on interacting with new people, interacting with old acquaintances. I'm here to help. I'm here to love. I'm here to guide. I'm here to talk to the people. And with that being said, I want to bring in my guides, and I want to offer you a quick little message from my beautiful, beautiful angel deck, my angel tarot, angel oracle. It's by Doreen Virtue. I don't know if you've heard of her, but it's by, the messages are by Doreen Virtue, and then the beautiful artwork is from Radley Valentine. Look at this, and I'll show you some more in just a second. But let's see what the guides have to say for this message today, or maybe they have a different message completely that has something to do with you in particular. Let's just see, shall we? Ooh. Okay, I always like to say if I was meant to get those cards, they'll come back around. They'll come back around. Ooh, popping out. Popping right out, popping right out. So just popping right out, popping right out. Okay, thank you guys. So I pulled the 10 of air. Look at all these beautiful unicorns. Can you see them? There we go. That's a better glimpse. Bunch of beautiful unicorns for the suit of air. How appropriate. Because they're mystical, flying, magical beings. Just like you are. So the message here today is the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Maybe recovering from an addiction. And addictions come in all shapes and sizes and forms. So, if you feel called out by any of this, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Anytime I'm pulling any kind of cards, I want you to just remember that. Like, you don't have to take the message. The message might not even be for you. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The end of a difficult situation sure sounds nice. Embracing the change. I feel like, in regards to the message for today, we can expect things to get better now. When we begin to cultivate better relationships between ourselves, we can even cultivate better relationships amongst ourselves. You know what I mean? In our own mental states, in our own hearts with, ourselves. But when it comes to fostering better relationships and meeting people where they are, it could definitely cultivate ends to difficult situations with people. It can definitely help you to embrace change and help you to grow as a communicator and expect things to shift for the better. And, maybe you might be interacting with somebody who is recovering from an addiction and they're, looking to you for a safe space to be able to share that with you, I want to read what the card's little blurb has to say for further insight, okay? Just for some further insight. Because the more the merrier sometimes. Why not? And then we'll wrap this up, I promise. Some of you might have places to be, places to go. I won't feel bad if you already jumped to this part or whatever. Like, do you, do what you got to do, live your life. I'm not judging. I'm only here to uplift and to love you. This situation has ended. Fortunately, endings are always followed by new beginnings. It's a cycle. You may feel sadness over what has transpired mixed with welcome relief. Phew. It's time to walk away and embrace the dawning of a new day. Expect your circumstances to improve. It may be time to change your career. Perhaps you've completed a long-term project or you've decided to pursue other employment. Okay, so this sounds a little work-related. Don't put limits on what wonderful things the universe can bestow because the universe is abundant. Therefore, you, being a reflection of this universe, are abundant. You have abundance in your heart. You have abundance flowing through you. So look for it because it's there. You don't have to look very far. Just look in the mirror, honey. Look in the mirror. Abundance is there. So don't put limits on what wonderful things the universe can bestow. Cast your net wide and see what fantastic opportunities you might catch. Cast that net. Catch some good stuff. Catch that good wave of energy. Catch that love that you might be looking for. Catch that money and abundance, honey. Yeah, catch that which belongs to you because what is for you will never pass you by, okay? It's true. All right, and some additional meanings to this card are nowhere to go but up. This is all good things, you guys. Recovery from an addiction. Could be an addiction to Netflix, watching too much Netflix. You might just have to shift that behavior and do some other things. You know what I mean? To fill your time or to utilize all the time that we have in a day. It might be as simple as that. It might be heavier than that. I'm here for you either way. Reach out to me. I haven't told you guys to reach out to me. I would like to cultivate a relationship with you and talk to you and engage with you. So don't be shy. I don't bite. Okay. And another meaning of this card might be a melodramatic reaction. Well, hopefully that melodrama is positive melodrama. You know what I mean? Because who needs any of the other kind of drama, like that negative kind of drama? Who needs it? That negative drama. Okay, that's enough. I will leave you guys with that. And as always, I love you, love you, love you. I hope you love you, love you, love you. start looking in the mirror and telling yourself all the things you want to hear. I'm going to leave you on that note. Until next time, this has been Journey to the Center of the Self, and I'm Obsidian Magic. Love you. Bye.